Welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations, and we are going straight in with this one with Smith versus O'Mason, the main event on DAZN for the British super lightweight title, which is currently vacant. Dalton Smith, 11 fights, 11 wins, 9 knockouts. Sam O'Mason, 21 fights, 17 wins, 1 draw and 7 knockouts. Let's see where this one goes. You know, you've got Dalton Smith, orthodox, Sam O'Mason, southpaw stance, an orthodox nightmare. But is he going to be the banana skin that he says he's going to be? A tough one to call. A lot of people had just completely written Sam O'Mason off and saying Dalton Smith is going to get the job done. Let's see how this one goes. As I say, main event on DAZN. We've had a great card up to this point. There's been some great fights. Massive step up. Campbell Hatton definitely looked a lot better. Looked more composed. Just a hell of a lot better performance. We jumped to Johnny Fisher. Another great standout performance. Second round knockout. Great. And then we had Sandy Ryan, who got the result she wanted. Well done to Sandy Ryan as well. But this is the one, Dalton Smith versus Sam O'Mason. 1 minute 30 into the first round of 12 rounds. Sam has jumped to his foot. Come on, Sam. I assume he means Sam in the ring, and you're not just sort of saying, come on to yourself. I believe in you, Sam. And Last Bell Boxing, you're doing a watch-along for the Ortiz fight with loads of coffee. To be honest, mate, I'm knackered now. It's not going to happen. But there's plenty of watch-alongs coming up over the next few weeks. So I'm just composing myself for what is coming. Yeah, it's just some great stuff coming up, to be perfectly honest. Obviously, we've got AJ in a couple of weeks' time against Usyk. The rematch, but you know, check out the video. We've got a prediction video for that, so tune in, have a look at that, see what you think. That's already in the archives. As I say, here we are, 30 seconds to go with this one. They're both just flicking out the jabs. Bit of a touchy-feely round, trying to figure each other out. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. Both moving well. It's one of those, they're both trying to find space, trying to figure out the movements from each other. To be fair, I hate saying it, bit of an even round there, don't you think? Yeah. Bit of a flick, jab and move from both guys. One of those. So, who do you give it to? Who do you give it to? Sam's Burt 1-0 obviously to Smith. They will probably give it to Smith. But it's whoever you want. But yeah, like Sam's Burt, it's a bit of a cagey start. Last Bell Boxing, how do you see that one going? It will probably go to Smith. But Smith just did enough. Says Last Bell Boxing. Thanks for tuning in, lads. If you're watching us for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get all the notifications of what's going on. Check out our previous stuff, and there's more stuff coming up this week. May get some of the boys from Last Bell Boxing as well. Send me a message and we'll sort it out, lads. We'll get you on. But second round here, Smith versus O'Mason for the vacant British super lightweight title. Another one of those cagey affairs, I think. No one wants to make that move that could turn into, oh, good right hand by Dalton Smith. He's struggling with his waistband, though. Obviously, the guard's riding up, giving himself a bit of a wedgie. Last Bell Boxing, yeah, we're up for that. No worries, lads. yeah, leave us an email or something. We'll sort it out. No problem. Still very tentative. People not really wanting to throw that punch too early on. Dalton Smith there just about landed that one. Sam Mason just good movement. Good left hand there by Sam. Bit of a left hook there. Nothing to cause too many problems, but it's all about, you know, getting the early rounds in, I think. Very, very tentative fight. Smith in the blue and white shorts. O'Mason in the grey with green and black trim. Last bell boxing, Sam needs to be more active to make sure the fight doesn't pass him by. Yeah, definitely. It's very tactical at the moment. Both guys, as I say, trying to just work that opening at the moment. Good little flick out jab there by Dalton Smith. Right hand did land, but not too clean by Dalton Smith there. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. People don't really want to make a mistake. I think it's probably the best way to describe it. It's definitely a Dalton Smith round, though. More active, like last bell boxing was saying. More active in that one, but Sam has to do a bit more. He's got to do that bit more, but easier said than done. I'm not in there. I might be guard up, waiting for that right shot rather than leaving yourself open to whatever comes your way. You just, just got to be careful. Do I say DAZN commentary, little bias to Smith in my view. You won't get that on this channel, mate. There's no bias here, unless Nicola Hopewell's boxing. Smith, yeah, 2-0. Come on, Sam, says Sam. And last bell boxing, the judges are not going to do Sam any favours here. 100% not, mate. Even though they're both home fighters. But Dalton Smith is kind of one of the chosen ones. And that tattoo up his back must have hurt. Can't read what it says. I had to pick my telly up and turn it sideways. So still really tentative for the third round. No one seems to be taking this fight by the scruff of the neck. And probably, as I say, that someone gets put on the floor. Sam Mason does need to do that a little bit more. Oh, well, there we go. Sam has hit the deck. He's taken the full count up to 8 and 9. That was a hell of a whack there. Sam needs to compose himself. There's a big shots here by Dalton Smith. This is kind of a bit of survival mode. Minute and 30 to go. Bit worrying if you are a Sam O'Mason fan. Ref stepping in there saying, keep your head out of it, Smith. Good jabs there by Dalton Smith. Big, heavy hand to the body. O'Mason. Sam's got to start landing some more shots here. Like last bell boxing was saying, it's one of those that can easily drift away from you if you're not careful. Third round, and this, as it stands, is a 10-8 round. O'Mason hasn't done enough there to sort of claw anything back at all. Good jab there by O'Mason. Some dangerous combinations here. Good shot by O'Mason though. Didn't reply. He's found a bit of confidence, but swinging a bit mad there. Bit more intent though. Dalton Smith. Oh, no. That was a bit of a naughty shot. You can't get someone in a headlock and chuck an uppercut. Sam needs to get on his bike and clear his head. Yeah. It's a bit worrying, but that was a naughty shot. I think if he does anything else, I think that'll be a point deducted. He's got to be careful here, Dalton Smith, because he's winning the fight easy at the moment, so he doesn't want to do anything silly. It is another round to Dalton Smith, obviously, with the knockdown, but I don't know. That was a hell of a shot. He did well to get up from that, to be fair. That was like two big shots there. Right onto the chin, left to the temple. Well done, Sam, for getting up. That's all I'll say. 3-0 to Smith. Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to argue with that. Thought that knockdown hurt him. Oh, no, it did. I think he did well to recover and stay in the rest of the round, to be fair. If I was Dalton Smith, I think I would have gone in for the kill because Sam didn't really... I don't know, he'd already decided he was going to stay out of the way. But Sam O'Mason needs to find something special here. We're in the fourth round now. Last bell boxing. At the minute, it looks like there is levels between the two fighters, to be honest. There is, mate. There is. Dalton Smith just sort of bobbing and weaving, trying to entice Sam O'Mason to throw that punch so he can work. At the end of the day, there's no sort of pressure on him, really. There's no pressure. He's up on the card. He's taken the first 3 rounds, obviously got the knockdown in the third, so it's all working in his favour, to be honest. I think Sam O'Mason getting a bit of a low blow there. Dalton Smith's got to be careful here because the ref will take a point. There's been a couple of times. The head and all sorts of bits. Oh, left uppercut there thrown by Sam O'Mason, but just went a bit wide. But blimey. That looked ferocious, but it just didn't connect. Nicola Hopewell's next fight in Sheffield on Fight Zone. Great news for Nicola. New interview on Last Bell dropped today. There you go. You've already got in there. But she's coming on here. So, yeah. Get over to Last Bell Boxing. Check out the interview. I'm sure it's a great one. The lads are great over there. Good combination by Dalton Smith. Sorry, lads. 25 seconds to go, round 4. Sam trying to work off the back foot. Very difficult. Dalton Smith, such a strong operator, and he makes it so difficult that when you do get within range, God, big right hand. Sam Mason did well to take that one. Blimey. He didn't even move. Well, speaking of fight zone, while you're all sticking your comments, what you think of that one, that round, have some of this.
Welcome to Fight Zone. The blood, the sweat, the tears, the sweet taste of victory. Join the revolution.
Why do you keep fucking telling me to stop?
And as we come back in, and we're still on a break of the round, have some of this.
How you going, guys? Joel Chemcake Camilleri here. You're watching JD's Fight Talk.
Why not? Fellow Joel from Australia. Great boxer over there. Really nice guy. Definitely someone to get behind. Come on, Sam. This is going to be a tear up as we go through the rounds. 4-0, yeah. Sam has got to let his hands go. But if he lets his hands go, my worry is Dalton Smith is just going to land an absolute banger. And it's just going to be... You must be coining it with all these adverts, mate. Mate, I don't get any money. I do it for the love of boxing. Honestly. I wish I did get more money. Smith versus O'Mason. Here we are for the British Super Lightweight title. Currently vacant. So, yeah. The two of them, as I say, Dalton Smith at the moment. We're in round 5. He's won the first 4. No problem. Oh, O'Mason there landing a good left hand. But didn't shake Dalton Smith, really. Yeah, I believe you. You need to, mate. I'm broke. If you got any money, pop it in the pot. I should have a little hat in front of me. Sam O'Mason starting to mark up around that left eye. Left side of his face. Looks very, very bloody. Oh, big right hand there by Dalton Smith. Sam, take a bow, son. He took that like a good one. But you don't want to take too many of them. But bloody big shot that was again, wasn't it? So I'm not just talking to Sofa, my son's out of shot. But blade neck. Yeah, Last Bell Boxing saying Sam's taking too many shots. He is. It don't take a lot for the doctor to step in and start having a look. Nose is definitely broken and bloody. Another big shot there. Dalton Smith is landing these. Sam's just a bit of a sitting target at the moment. But as I say, he's got more balls than I have to stand there. He's still in there. Just needs to get that punch output going. Oh, big shot. Was that left hand to the chin? Like a chin onto the chest. Especially as the away fighter in terms of broadcaster, referee, doctor will step in here. Yeah, he's in that corner. He's having a look. Dr. Death. Yeah. Sam's on the hope. Come on, Sam. I know, mate. I know. And the thing is, you can tell he's a nice guy. You can just... There's no... Oh, that shot was nasty. That big right hand by Dalton Smith. How did Sam O'Mason stay on his feet? Bloody, oh, they showed it again. Oh, why do we need it in every angle? That was a big shot. There, he will have to go for broke, Sam will. Yeah, he's going to just have to go for it. Just let your hands go and think, sod it. I've lost every round up to this point. Tony Bellew has got it 50 to 44 in Smith's favour, which, to be fair, is right. But O'Mason's just got to let your hands go, Sam. He's a tough bugger, though. I'll give him that. But let that left hand go. Just detonate it. But bleeding out. Dalton Smith just seems to have an answer for everything that Sam throws. Who would you like to see these guys go in with next? You know, Sam O'Mason and Dalton Smith. Who would you like to see them go in with next, regardless of the result? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what paths they take, really, to be honest. Obviously, you win the British title, there's a lot more up for grabs, you know. So if Dalton Smith wins the British title, who's he face next? If Sam O'Mason wins a British title, who would you like to see him face next? If either of them lose, who, you know, let me know in the comments. Chuck it down there now, and we'll put it up on the screen. So we're in round 6 here, 1 minute 10-ish with delays of stream. Dalton Smith, big combinations there. O'Mason swung, but it was a bit wild. Missed him totally. But come on, boys. They're both... it's been a very interesting fight now. I know Dalton Smith is running away with it, but... oh, big right hand on the button again. Take the count, Sam. Take your time. Bloody hell, like a jack in the box. Was that count of 8? And he just went, oh, I'm going to stand up now. That knows his bust like a good one. Oh, big right hand. And the ref has waved it. Can I just say, massive respect for both guys. Dalton Smith was the favourite going into this. There's no denial. That was a hell of a shot. But I tell you, Sam O'Mason's got some serious bollocks. Serious bollocks. He took some big shots in there. But Dalton Smith, there's no denying he's talented. No denying he's talented. But Sam O'Mason, full respect for getting up. And even when it was waved off, he was still getting up. So that man has cojones. Massive cojones. So, yeah. Those were some big shots. Just showing that shot again. That was a big right hand onto the chin. That's the thing. It was the same shot, though. Each time, same shot. Well done to Dalton Smith. 12 fights, 12 wins, 10 knockouts. Oh, I like this one. Last bell boxing. Lewis Ritson. That would be quite an interesting fight. I'd like to see that. Lewis Ritson, Dalton Smith. That is a fight. Based on this performance, though, who would you have for winning that one? Personally, I'd have Dalton Smith. But who knows? Who knows? So, yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. You've been watching JG's Fight Talk. Last Bell Boxing. Leave us an email in the comments and I'll send you one over and we'll sort out getting you on. Ty, hooray! I'd like to see Dalton defend versus Ennis Brown. Probably the most awkward fighter I've seen, and Maxwell got his head boxed off. It was one of those. It was an interesting one. Very interesting. But, yeah, that could be a cool fight. Ennis Brown is a really awkward bugger to box. But thank you very much, Eddie Hearn. Good card on DAZN. Check out the other ones. Check out the other live watch-alongs that have happened today. Check out the rest of the content that we've got. And as I say, this week we've got some more interviews. We've got some predictions. And we've got the first of our dream fights that is a new series that we're going to be starting on here. And yeah, looking forward to it. So thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, and give us a like. And I'll see you all soon. Have some of this.
Are you ready?